So we'll start off with the synth intro. It just kind of kicks off with some E, all right, some eighth note strumming on a low E. Okay, and then we get into this cool little arpeggiated riff. We do open E, 2, open 2 on the D, open 2 A, open 2 D. Okay, and we go open E, 2 open 2 D, 3 E, 2 D, 2 E, 2 D. Alright, nice fun little thing to, like, once you get it up to tempo, it's a little exercise or something. Good way to get loose. Alright. Alright, rest of the band comes in, and it's kind of like the second part of the intro, and it's also like a post-chorus thing that happens later on down the line here. We start with this messing around in this E minor. Just kind of hit a E power chord initially. Okay, we come down, hit the 4 G, come back, hit the bass notes, 2 G, hit the bass notes, 5 D, back to bass notes, then we do 4 5 D, bass note, 2 on the G, back to the bass note, couple of 2s quickly to 4 G, and then finish by hitting 5 D with the bass notes with it. So it's kind of this shuffling around of little melody notes and the bass notes. Slowly it'd be something like this here. So it takes a little bit of getting used to, but get it up to tempo. Initially we go through this about 5 times, and then we'll get to an A section. Okay, and that's just A power chord strums, slightly muted for a couple measures. We would go back and do that initial E minor riff one time through. Right, go back to the A for a couple measures. And then we would just get to this E power chord, open E power chord, just kind of transition into the verse. Okay, verse section, just all a bunch of slightly muted power chords going on here. eighth note strumming. We'll kick it off with E for a couple measures, to A for one measure. Right. Then when we switch to this D, we just kind of hit like a unmuted, fuller voiced D chord here with the open D, 2G, 3B, and then come right back to the D power chord, kind of muted. Just a little quick accent that happens there. Repeat the E, A, D a couple times. Then we move to a C power chord at the third fret of the A. One measure there. Down to the open A power chord for a measure. And then finish on the E power chord for a measure. Alright, and we'll just repeat this whole thing twice. Chorus, we have this initial build up with a B power chord. All right, second fret of the A there. Just do a couple measures there. All right, and now we get to like the heart of the chorus, I guess. This is a G power chord, and with this you can ditch the muting. Gets a little bigger here, and just a measure for that G power chord at the third fret of the E. Okay, to a D power chord, bring it over here to like the 5 of the A, 7D, measure. A power chord, so just bring it up a set. We're at 5 of the E, 7 on the A for a measure. And then down to our C power chord at the third fret of the A. And the first chorus, it just goes through this twice. Later choruses, the second chorus, it'll go through it 4 times, where, normally 2, and then there's kind of like a little interlude instrumental synth thing that happens with the same progression. And once we get to the outro chorus, this just continues all the way to the fade out.